Money does not change who you are. It just makes you more of who you are. If you're waiting to get money to be generous, then really what you're saying is, I'm not generous. And my concern is, even if you got a windfall of money, it turns out the notorious B.I.G. was right when he said, more money, more problems. And if I gave you $1 million, if you're not a generous person, you're going to be so afraid of that money and losing it that you will be less generous. It makes you more of who you are. And so instead of waiting for some mythical windfall that you're not even prepared to receive, how about we just do the work on our hearts and say, hey, with what I do have, I want to start growing in generosity now for the glory of God and the goodness of God. And here's the beauty of it. I'm telling you, this vision we have for buying land, this vision we have for building a church building, like, it will happen faster and God will get more glory if it doesn't come from some windfall check that a millionaire writes. And when the children of God start trusting and tithing and being generous, and this storehouse of money wells up, and we're able to build this building with cash money, I'm telling you, God will get more glory through the individual tithes and offerings than he will from a lottery ticket. And I believe God is in the business of bringing himself glory. So let me teach you this principle that counters this lie. The lie is, if I had more money, I would give more. Let me teach you some truth. But to teach you truth, I got to go back. I got to go way back. I got to go to the beginning of all of this. And here's the thing. I'm going to even, I can't sit down, the microphone stretches, but I'm going to stand over here. If you're taking notes, please keep up with this, because I want to show you why and where in Scripture this matters to God. All right. Now, most pastors, when they start talking about money and then they start talking about, like, what they're supposed to do for God's kingdom, they're going to start with the tithe and they're going to start talking about, God said so. And that's usually where we start when we start preaching about money. Hey, you need to understand God said so. It is true, and I'll show you that in just a minute. But I don't want to start there. Let me start back where I believe we should start: the character of God. Here's what you need to know. First and foremost, this is the foundation that you should build your relationship with money off of. Here's truth. God hates greed. God hates greed.